Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Jam DeMatteis, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
I love Ben Reilly.
Don't we all? Come on. All right.
Wrong show, Dave. Come on.
Well, as you can tell from those voices, it's the end of the month, kids. All right, welcome back to another Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, Australia's finest, we have the High Priest of Conchu himself, Ray.
Hello, everybody. It's like a fine 4X for Foster's. Dave and I just age. We go off in the sun. That's what we do.
And yes, no internet can hold him. It is the Signal of Dooms. Dave, how are you doing, Dave?
I'm good. I'm coming from Wayne Manor, my other property, and the hair's shrouded in darkness, and I've come to play. And I mean, I've also been in, and I didn't even realise this. I've been in Facebook jail, and I didn't even know. And if Facebook jail is fake, people are saying they're in Facebook jail. Is Facebook jail just not being able to share stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, I don't know if can you see anything, but I know you can't comment and stuff. Yeah,
I could see shit and I could post stuff, but I couldn't.
What did you do?
But what haven't I done? You know, and but like, what happened was I normally spam out the episode, and then I suddenly couldn't do that, but I had to go through a more complicated route to do it. And I was like, this is a lot of hassle. And then I noticed this tonight, I can now do back to what I normally do. So get ready, internet, to be spammed again. I've been apparently in jail for about 2 weeks, and I didn't even know. I didn't even realise I was in prison.
It's because you were looking up, because of that Jennifer Love Hewitt stuff.
Oh!
Well, I do want to mention, I know we're on Phil's show here about Ultimate Spider-Cast. Maybe not a direct relation, but there's a reboot of I Know What You Did Last Summer coming, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, who's still going strong. And as I was saying to Ray on the 3-hour, 5-hour show we just recorded, if you look Jennifer Love Hewitt 23, she's still looking. Mm-hmm. And I thought to myself, in the 90s, one of the her appeal was her breast. Everyone knows this. She had a fantastic pair of breasts, and I just thought topless. I mean, what about putting her topless into the new movie? It's going to be a hit. All the old fans are going to rush to see.
It's a new generation. You know,
yeah, but like a new generation, they enjoy that as well, and then the old generation's also going to enjoy it. Everyone's going to have a good time, and she's going to earn bank. And so I typed it into it, and I couldn't see anything she's ever had since the first one. I'm just putting it out there as an idea, Hollywood. That's all I have to say. That's how I am, Phil. And that's it.
Oh, I know. I believe Jennifer Love Hewitt is a national treasure. Yes, thank you.
And how are you, Phil?
Oh, I'm great. Yes. I was just thinking if Dave hasn't heard it, he should listen to Salty and Petty episode 7, where me, Lilith, and Justin talk about the hottest people in Hollywood. So yes, and Jennifer Love Hewitt was like my top pick. Has always been my top pick. Yes,
most of your list, Phil.
Throw me another name off that list because I'm glad you got Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's on mine. Throw me another name.
Oh my God.
Phil, who would?
Oh, is this from the 90s or now?
Whenever.
It was pretty much whenever. A lot of them were more current. I don't know if you ever heard of her. She's a new one to my list, Dave. Alexandria Daddario.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was thinking of.
Yes. Yes. She's in the Love Hewitt camp. She's dark hair. She has great lung capacity. So yeah, you would like her.
Oh, I've seen her. She's got the crazy eyes. Yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah.
Great eyes.
No, she's she's nice. Yeah.
But you know what? Now that he's out of Facebook jail, I want to see that at the top of that Signal of Doom Facebook page. Just the quote, maybe a picture of Dave, and the quote. It's like, "What haven't I done, Dave?"
I mean, look, Ray tries to keep me on a tight leash, but I always drift off. I mean, we did 300 episodes to Signal of Doom, and we did a
all fresh.
And I brought in Ray, and I brought in Connor, and obviously, before we did 5.5 hours, guys. and when I got to the end of that, I was still talking. I was talking to myself.
It was fun. It was good. Yeah. It was
great.
Only the crack of dawn. Crack of dawn was the only thing that stopped us. The sunrise.
And then I had, so get this, Phil. So I went from that marathon, and I had a few hours sleep, and I had to get up, and I interviewed Roy Thomas.
Oh.
In the morning, and I interviewed him. And it was a very strict, you've got 45 minutes, and I got all my questions in. We had a really good chat, 45 minutes, so that's coming up in the next 4 hours, guys.
Did you ask about Party of Five as well?
We covered a lot of topics. We got into the creational, and obviously a lot of Conan chat, because he did Conan for so long, so there was a lot of Conan chat. Avengers, got to mention, plenty of stuff. I got through a lot. I got through
Iron Fist?
No Iron Fist. Phil, you know this from interviewing for people. Some of them, you have, say, an hour and a half. Hours.
Yeah.
But when you've got 45, I had my question very exact. There was no preamble. It was just like, boom, there you go. Yeah. Let him run. Boom, let him go, let him run. And just like that.
Especially
when he's giving like a really thoughtful answer. You're going, yeah. Okay, next question.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Whatever you said, that's great.
Especially when you have like a legend like that, and you only have a certain amount of time. It's like, damn, when do I ask him? There's so many characters I want to ask him about, and so many stories, and I only got this amount of time.
Yeah, and I do a little bit of research, and I knew he had all that Conan, and was a Conan fan, and Red Son you got to mention, and I think people episode, it was good fun.
I have a big interview coming up this week. I'm talking to Todd Stashwick, who is on this. It just started on Thursday, the final season of Picard, Star Trek Picard.
Oh wow!
That's cool.
I mean, talking about big. I was like talking to PR people and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's excellent. Cool. So, have you done that yet, or is it coming?
No, it's coming on Wednesday. Yeah.
Man, I'll check that out. That sounds awesome. So, is he in the new season?
Yeah, he's in the new season. Yeah.
Because in the new season, I've heard that they've got a lot of the cast.
Oh yeah, it's like the original. I mean, the only one episode's been out so far. They all haven't showed up yet, but yeah. I mean, Todd's basically, he plays like a starship captain who's basically like a dick to like Picard and Riker in the first episode. Well, so again, there's only been one episode so far, but yeah.
You've had a lot of success. Yeah, you've had a lot of success with Silver Screen. But you had that actor. She was from, I can't remember. She was in a DC TV show.
Oh, yeah. From Peacemaker. Yes, yeah.
And that YouTube
Danny Chang,
hits. Yeah.
Who did she play in Peacemaker?
She was the female cop.
You know what? I remember you telling me this.
Yeah.
She was good. She was actually.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Wow. So did that take a lot of, to get that kind of interview? Did it take quite a bit of going back and forth? Or?
Sometimes, like I'll reach out to the people, like it was the case this time with Todd, and like I was like, hey, can we get an interview? And he was like, oh, sure. He's like, yeah, I'd love to. He goes, but he's doing so many interviews. He's like, yeah, just reach out to my PR people, tell them we spoke. He's like, but they're like scheduling all my interviews. I'm like, okay,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that gives me hope for Hugh Jackman, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna reach out again to Hugh Jackman, like
he'll do. I mean, anytime. When that Deadpool 3 marketing train leaves the station, it's right, Dave. Just strike.
That's it, and I even said to Roy Thomas, I said Hugh Jackman of Australia's great.
Yeah.
I just said I said he's an absolute, and Roy Thomas.
Yeah, and I saw Quantumania this week.
Oh, I'm saying it on Tuesday.
I liked it. I think you'll like it. Yeah.
I think I will. I've heard all the spoilers, and I'm ready to fuck.
Yeah, I mean I mean there's action. I mean it's only like 2 hours and 6 minutes, so I mean they get to it. I mean they're not like dragging or something.
I mean, without spoiling, are there a lot of guest cameos and stuff? Or?
No, not really.
Okay.
Well, I mean there's some Easter eggs and. Again, a lot of it takes place in the quantum realm.
Yeah.
And again,
I meant like Doctor Strange or something.
No.
Okay.
Remember, Ray, we covered it on the show.
Yeah.
Spoilers, kids. The end spoiler of the
yes.
Council.
Yeah.
Which I think sounds so cool.
Yeah.
Council of Kings. Or
yep.
thought that.
Yeah, with the reference.
What,
I mean,
what does that actually mean? Does that just mean lots of?
Yeah, like
so.
different Kang
Yeah,
variants and
variants,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
you see some of the more famous ones too.
oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I know that Kang is also.
Yeah, he's a Mortis. He's Rama Tut. Yeah.
Ramata, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think that sounds cool.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Majors is very good in that. Yeah.
He's the same guy who played him in Loki, wasn't he?
Yeah, the one, the one, yeah. Except here, he's more like, I'm a warlord. I'm gonna conquer. Yeah,
Well, he's
yeah.
a bad version, right? Like he's a
evil
version.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's literally like he's burned timelines to the ground and conquered, and oh yeah.
Does it?
He's an inspiration to me, really.
So is he? Would you say, Phil, with this one outing, I guess, is he up there as big as villains like Thanos? Like,
he
much weight, really.
He's gonna be the new Thanos for like this phase or whatever. Yeah.
But he comes across as that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Does he wear the armor, the face mask, and all that?
He does wear the armor, and like when he powers up, it's almost like the blue thing's almost like a force field. But yeah, you do see him with blue face sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Kang's costume.
Yeah, but he does wear the green and purple armor. Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to check this out.
Yeah, it is.
I know he's got like the scars
Uh-huh.
that were hearkening to the costume.
Yeah.
Like down his face, Dave.
Mhm.
So he's got scars on his face.
Yeah, I find Kang realistic. I haven't read tons of him, but I think he's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like Dave, we had this discussion on the Signal, and I'm waiting to be convinced. Yeah.
But because when him and Scott Lang first meet, Kang has killed so many Avengers and alternate timelines and stuff. He's like, first he's like Scott's like, I'm an Avenger. He's like, have I killed you before? He's like, are you the one? He's like, are you the one with the hammer? And Scott's like, no, we always get confused. No, but yeah. No, it is good. It is good. Oh, and MODOK is in it. There's an MCU twist on it. Yeah.
I know that was kind of spoiled.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Is Swarm in it?
No.
Is Ben Reilly?
No, I wish. All right.
Yeah.
I actually, in a news item that Spider claimed to have 800 characters.
900.
And the joke was is 900. Is it 900 variations on Peter Parker?
It's 900 films right there.
I can't wait for that next Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, was it Across the Spider-Verse film? Yeah, because I think we're getting. Yeah, I like the first one, but I think we're getting Spider-Man 2099 in this one.
Yep.
And
Jessica Drew.
Spider-Gwen as well. More Spider-Gwen, I hope, because I love her.
Yep. Yeah.
She's one of my favorites.
This is good.
She is. I really like her. I think she's got a great design.
Great aesthetic. Great look.
Yeah, I think she's fantastic. I think I may have said this to you guys before, but I think they should use her when they can't use Parker in the Sony. When they don't want to use Parker, I think they should use. I think she's a great sort of like for like.
Oh,
Jessica Drew.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you've got that podcast, Ray, but no.
What are you talking about, Dave? I mean, comic book Jessica Drew, she got that Jennifer Love Hewitt energy. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Jennifer Love Hewitt played her,
that's a good cast. It's good casting.
Then you'd see me turning up.
I was gonna say you'd see me and Dave on To Know Her Is to Fear Her talking that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a regular on Ray's show then, mate. Scene by scene, Ray.
Exactly.
Reviews.
No. Swarm, I know.
Swarm.
The big bad. Maybe he's the big bad behind the whole Clone Saga. And maybe the next phase of Marvel as well.
Who knows? Who knows
He's
behind it all?
Bastard. He's a dangerous little bastard with all the bees.
He is, and he isn't. Like, yeah, but he does look. Yeah, he does look quite dangerous when he gets hold of that institute for sure. But yeah.
So yeah, it's 2 issues since
prior relationships. Spider-Man, they clashed in the past.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how, did you like that? Where it's just like okay. Well, I mean, we could talk them both as a whole because it's only 2 issues.
Yeah.
Sensational 9 and 10, but Yeah, when Ben comes to near the bees and they kind of avoid him, and he's like, "What did I spray my costume with a can of Raid?" And it's like yes, that's what Peter Parker did when he goes. So it's like
that was actually cool because
I want to read that.
They remembered Peter Parker. They remembered Spider-Man, and they were kind of avoiding him. I thought that was actually
yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that with this era because, like, even there are stories where Ben's just like, "Oh, have you fought?" Asking Peter, "Have you fought this guy before? What have you done?" And just I kind of like that whole vibe.
Yeah,
it worked well, and I also liked what was her name, Desiree. She came on real strong in the Daily Grind.
Well, she kind of really turned around. I mean, you love that, wouldn't you, Dave? The Daily Grind. She
with Desiree.
Exactly right, actually. Yeah.
But she really turned around, didn't she? Like, because she was really on the on the exterior, like she was very, I guess, surface. I don't know, what do you call it? Very
standoffish.
Standoffish. Really
Had
into
she
herself.
Been before? Had she
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so, and then she rolled up, and it was just like she wanted a one-way trip to Pound Town. And I was available and ready.
Go and put me in this comic. Yeah.
Good thing this was probably digital. I don't want Dave getting any paper cuts here.
But like
punching a hole in the page.
She came from nowhere, and she was all about Ben Reilly, and he couldn't believe his luck, and neither could I.
Yeah. No, she'd been kind of around a little bit, right? Phil,
she showed up before. I mean,
she hung around the cafe.
Like when Jessica was around. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the first time that she has really made it like a genuine, like honest approach to Ben and trying to connect with him a bit more. She was pretty cool.
She bought tickets to Rent and basically, in my mind, promised sex, and I was like, let's go.
I loved how like
I thought it was like screw Swarm, like let the city be annihilated by bees.
I liked how they the writer did the old 1-2 of that. Like she said, I know why you're being standoffish to me, and it's like, but then she connected to Jessica and the recent relationship, so everyone breathes a big sigh of relief that she doesn't know his secret identity. But yeah, I'd like it that she's willing to give it a go with Ben. So.
Did you notice, readers and Ray and Phil, that when the thing went off and they said everyone who's telepathic gets a migraine, Jean Grey got one, but so did, what's her name, Desiree got one.
Yeah,
in the thing.
They kind of hinted around that maybe she had psychic powers because she even showed up once or twice after the Clone Saga, but it's like they never really went anywhere with it. But they'll hint around that maybe she has psychic powers, but they really don't do anything with it. That's
But still, it was fun.
Yeah. Again, the tie-in with Onslaught I thought was clever. Like the whole idea that Swarm was all discombobulated was because of the events in Onslaught, and so that's why he's kind of. What is it to do? Something to do with magnetics or something, or magnets or something.
Magnetic fields or something.
Like the whole there was like a big psionic storm, and mess with the hive mind and stuff.
So it's like check out Onslaught 6 or something. Like,
yeah.
No thanks.
But it was a pretty clever way of introducing Swarm into a story. I mean. I don't know how many appearances he's done. Have you read any more, Phil or Dave? But like, it seems to be always the same.
I've never ever read him. I've never read him in my life.
It's always the same. You get like the little origin story of him, and then off he goes trying to do his thing.
He's Swarm, man. He just he wants to take over the world with bees. I mean, there's only so far you can go with that.
Exactly. I like him as a villain. Yeah.
No, he's cool. He's kind of like a lamer kind of Sandman or something. He reminded me of Sandman, how he could. But
he's memorable, right? Yeah. So you got Spidey's Rogues Gallery is awesome. Like Swarm, Sandman, Hydra Man, Goblin.
Sony greenlit a Swarm movie? No Spider-Man.
Oh,
that's gonna be a Sony one, yeah.
Yeah, it is gonna be a Sony one. But yeah, it was good. Ben pretty much doing the hero thing. We get a little bit of Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, did you get that? Yeah, they found out the sex of the baby was a girl. So
and she's very pregnant now.
Oh yeah.
Months. Was this after or before Tom Falco Spider-Girl.
This was before. Yeah.
Because I know May Parker was like Tom DeVito, though.
Yeah.
Quite a big character in the sort of, I guess,
Yeah.
late 90s.
Oh yeah, because after the whole clone saga, it's like that
Right.
Spider-Girl book is like, what if that baby had lived? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I'm still puzzled as to what's going to happen. Does she just miscarry? It's like fairly hardcore for a Spider-Man book.
She does miscarry, but it is caused by an underling of the mastermind behind the whole thing. So
Yeah.
It just seems like such a fucking heavy topic.
I know, but it's just like they wanted to get back to status quo. They wanted Peter Parker back as Spider-Man. They wanted to get rid of that baby, so they didn't want to them to be parents for some reason. Yeah.
I'm almost surprised by that though. Like,
I know.
they didn't make the decision earlier. Like they really kind of spent a lot of time on this story.
I mean, they're laying the groundwork, aren't they? Like they're decorating the child's bedroom.
Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
painting, and it's kind
it
of
must be heartbreaking.
Oh yeah. Because like the very first issue after the Clone Saga. Yeah. Oh, the very first issue after the Clone Saga. It's like I think it's a DeMatteis Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh yeah. They deal with. Oh yeah. They lost that baby and yeah.
And it's not.
Might just have to add that. Might have to add that to the list.
It's like not to get too much into detail, but it's like a late miscarriage as well,
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's not like in the first few weeks.
Oh no.
This is like really heavy.
Yeah. At first, she thinks spoiler, she gets poisoned, so she miscarries. At first, she thinks she's going into labor. Yeah, I mean, it's no early pregnancy. Yeah, I know.
So I have a comment. So okay, there's that, which I think is crazy that they're doing that, but they've done it. It is weird how now 2023 Marvel don't together in the comics. And you've had C.B. Sebowski saying, they don't want that. It's never going to happen. Blah blah blah.
People are calling for Zeb Wells' head right now because, like, did you see they announced this week? They're like, I forget what is it, like May or June? They're like, when Amazing 25 and 26 come out, they're like, it's going to be the most shocking thing in 50 years, and everyone's like, wait a minute, why 50 years? And it's like 50 years ago, Gwen Stacy died. They're like, you better not F and kill off Mary Jane,
No, they shouldn't. Hopefully they should. That is pretty bad
But
if that
it
happens.
is weird to me that C.B. Sebowski, someone stood up at a con not long ago, like a couple of months ago, and gave a big spiel on why they thought Mary Jane should be with Spider-Man. And I agree. I mean,
Absolutely.
anyway, and his response was, I'm sorry, but you're not going to get the answer. They shouldn't be together because of... And he was just like, because of reasons that I can't...
Is he blatantly lying, though? Is he just doing that? I mean, are they thinking...
They want... It seems like they feel like if those two are together, married or not, it just seems like... They think it's like ages him or something, but I'm like... There's like 18-year-olds up here that get married. I'm like, how does a marriage like age somebody?
Superman and Lois, like, they've been married for ages.
Oh yeah, I mean, New 52, they took that marriage away, and I mean, they had to bring it back after a few years. There, people demanded,
I mean, you raise a good point there, Phil. I think that's a good, especially with the strength that the MCU films have now and the impact it has on comics. Like Spider-Man is quintessentially a young guy in the films.
Yeah.
So maybe they don't want to have him. They can't have him married to MJ. Yeah.
Maybe it's just a directive from his.
Yeah.
You can't have.
Oh yeah, if they had a time machine, I swear they would be like, they would not let Stan Lee get him out of high school in those comics because I swear that's what they.
Like Spider-Man is big enough to transcend that, I reckon.
And I mean, you want a single Spider-Man. You have Miles Morales. You can do stuff with Ben Reilly. It's not like you can do both.
I just find it weird that I guess that they've for so long. Like I know that they've teased relationship between them since it got reversed, but. They seem very set in their ways at the moment.
Again, do the compare and contrast where it's like, oh, look, they're like identical twins, but they're so different. Peter's married and stable. Ben Reilly's jumping from woman to woman. You could do stuff like that,
How long has it been now? Like, it must be...
Well,
I've lost track. When's that?
What? Since what? One more day?
Since they've split up, yeah.
Yes, they did December 2007, yes.
That's a long... That's long.
2017. I thought it was even earlier. So yeah.
Yeah, I know, because they jumped right into brand new day.
Might be wrong, but that's like 57 years.
Whoa! Take your shoes off. You're miscounting, Ray. Take off your shoes.
I've got to say, I've been doing a bit of since our last show.
Yes, we know the Jennifer Love Hewitt research. Yes, we know.
Yes, topless. Yes.
Yeah, I did do that research, but that was just that. But the Zeb Wells Spider-Man is not being well received.
Oh yeah. I was looking online, the people are complaining, especially like I said after that announcement this week, where they're like, "Oh, the most shocking thing in 50 years." They're like, "Who are you killing? Don't kill Mary Jane." Because
could it be more shocking than dissolution of their marriage?
Your flagship character losing his marriage to the devil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have thought that's pretty shocking.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
But it's like, what is he going to lose?
I'm like, what are they going to do?
Because I was like, unless you kill off Mary Jane, what else is going to be shocking? It's like, if you are they going to kill? Could they? I mean, maybe they'll kill Aunt May again because she did die in the last movie. But I'm just like, she's 110 years old. How is that really going to be shocking?
Yeah, exactly.
I think Mary Jane is in trouble. Did I read somewhere like an item that Venom was? I thought I read. That Eddie Brock was. Sure, I read that somewhere.
Isn't he busy being like the King in Black or something?
Yeah, he's like a space god or whatever. Yeah,
space god.
I don't know what it was, but I read a thing that Eddie Brock was.
Oh no, you know what I just saw recently? I don't know when it's coming. Maybe it's like in May or June. But I don't know if you guys read that Venom Lethal Protector miniseries that just came out. It was set. It was one of those another one of those miniseries set in the 90s. Yeah, but
I read it. Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, well, they're doing a Lethal Protector 2, I guess, or another one of those miniseries set in the 90s. But it's going to be Eddie Brock 90s Eddie Brock Venom versus Doctor Doom.
Oh, cool!
Awesome, really?
Set in the 90s. Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I'm gonna pick that. I do like 90s Venom a lot. I do like 90s Venom.
I fucking love it.
Eating some brains, yeah, buddy.
I love Venom. I got my Venom omnibuses out today from a box and in the house.
Nice. Yes.
I remember in the 90s before they really started milking Venom. Venom would make like a yearly appearance and just like threaten Peter Parker.
Now he's got a lot more appearances. They're obviously expanding his lore and his his character and his history and all that. And that it's cool as well. But I just like the simple 90s. He's got a grudge, a beef against Peter Parker. He's got this moral code, this weird code, and he's just terrifying as a villain. I just love that.
Oh yeah, it was in the 90s. It was terrifying. He knew Peter's identity. He didn't set off that spider sense. Yeah, so he could just sneak up on him and.
Yeah, there's Eric Larson issues.
Oh yeah,
McFarlane. He was so scary. It was great. Like he was the villain back then, I think. But Anyway, things have changed, and he's very popular.
Check out that Michelini.
Lethal Protector too. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check out that Michelini one that you're mentioning.
Oh yeah. Well, what did you guys think about that little Easter egg with that gangster guy Jimmy Six? He's like, oh yeah, I need a place to hide out. I'm gonna hide out in your apartment.
In the in the bath. Yeah, that was a bit. That was
with Harleen, and then she's like Mr. J, and he's like, "Come on, Harleen."
I know. I was like, I know. Ray loved that part.
Batman, my favorite character. That was pretty funny. Yeah, that was good.
And Ben Reilly had to cop an eye full of Mr. J, but then he got Harleen, so it's like,
you could have sweetened this out,
He get like the fat gangster, and then he got her, and he's like,
okay, it's not too bad.
I know, but he was still just pissed because he's like, I got a date. I got to get ready for a date with a hot blonde. Get out of here.
Yeah, he was grumpy. Am I supposed to know who that guy is? Like, is that?
He was in like one issue we covered real quick. Remember, like they were trying to kill him. It's gonna pop up here soon again, but it's just like the mob was like trying to kill him and stuff. And
okay, because something I was fascinated by, and if we can, we can jump back into the main story, but the very end of where is that Harry's wife is going through some files, and she asks that doctor, "What's going on there?" Because that's teasing a big story.
Oh, stuff is coming, Dave. Stuff is coming. Yeah. Remember the whole Blood Brothers, that 6-issue crossover story with between all the titles. Remember there was shady like Multivex that there was a subsidiary of Oscorp and stuff because You know, because Liz runs Oscorp now since, you know,
Yeah.
both Harry and Norman are dead. Yeah.
We get a mention of Seward Trainer as well. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sewer Trainer's going to be back by the end of this. Uh-huh. Wheels are in motion, children. Yes.
Dave is just waiting for Judas Traveler.
Hey, we get one more appearance of Judas Traveler before the end of the 90s Clone Saga, so.
And he's back in the regular con. Remember Ray in recent
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, showed up in an X-Men book.
That's crazy.
Well, he travels, man. He travels.
That's his namesake. Yeah.
I love Judas Traveler.
It's not false advertising, is it, Dave?
No.
No, when I get J.M. DeMatteis on again, I'm going
Oh.
about Judas Traveler.
Yeah, ask him, because I think he had plans for Judas Traveler that he didn't really get to do. So yeah, ask him about Judas Traveler. He's probably gonna be like, "Boy, no one asked me about Judas Traveler."
He's a fan for everything. Yeah. I think the most striking thing for me across these two issues was the huge swarm. Like, I thought that was awesome. Like, it was at the end of the first, like, issue 9. Then you see it in issue 10, just the multiple faces, and him just they or whatever, just growing in power. It was really good. So,
it's a great visual, really visual, and it really reminded Ray when it looked really face.
Yes.
Formed by the bees.
Mm.
I could imagine that on animated or even live action. It looked, very
Yeah.
MCU,
Yeah.
You see that kind of thing. And it did remind me a lot of Sandman. It was one of my favourite Spider-Man, how he could form shapes.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, thinking about it now, in today's day and age, like, Swarm would be quite beloved, right? Because we've got to protect the bees. So, if Spider-Man touched at least one of these bees, there'd be just hell to pay from society. I mean, bees are the bedrock of our culture. So, Swarm, a lot more important than. Well, you know how Dave. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever come across that, Dave? Phil?
What?
Well, people are saying that bees.
Oh yeah, because it seems like the bee population's going down and stuff. Yeah.
Down. We've got to protect them.
Yeah, because they pollinate. Yeah, like pollinate and stuff,
essential
and
to the ecosystem. Yeah, Dave. They're very important to the fabric of our ecosystem. Yeah,
because they make honey and stuff.
Well, because they carry pollen.
Yeah, they help the vegetation, and they make honey.
They're not
and
the only ones, like moths and other flying things, but still, bees are apparently quite.
News to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I know they were set.
Okay, well, you're onto it, Ray. Big time.
Yeah, this whole thing. So Swarm would be like
Ray. Save the planet.
It would be a hero.
Save the planet with Ray.
Yeah, Swarm would be a hero. How do we?
You and you kill it. That's what I always.
We no jail.
Oh,
Even stings you though, because if they sting you, they're dead. Anyway,
you still get manslaughter, Dave. So
I didn't know this about bees. I mean,
have a look it up. They're very. It's a hot topic. Bees must be protected. So,
but I think I remember last time when we announced we were doing these, and Dave was like, "How dangerous can bees be?" But what about that scene where Swarm sends some bees down the guy's mouth?
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah.
Can you imagine getting stung from the inside?
Down a lot of bees.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, can you imagine getting stung in the lungs or something? Man, all you got to do is that throat swells up, you're dead.
No, a lot of bees are dangerous. If a lot of bees come.
Oh yeah.
But if it's one, unless you're that, unfortunately, if some people have that condition where one bee.
Yes. Well, you need the EpiPen. Yeah.
Well, those people would be absolutely fucked.
Oh, they would, Dave. Especially with the millions of bees here, for sure. No, you'd hope that none.
They would be struggling for any kind of form. What I enjoyed though was during the whole fiasco, Desiree was just enjoying Rent.
What? Rent was hard to come.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Bees are attacking the city. People are in a panic outside, and it's like this show is still going on.
Still going on.
I mean, I guess maybe they're just like, hey, we can't let these people out of the building. We might as well keep doing the play. I guess. I don't know.
I'm assuming New Yorkers.
Light My Candle, the song from Rent. Light My Candle. It's a great concert.
Yeah, New Yorkers, just tough breed. Just get on with life, even though stuff's happening.
Have you guys seen Rent? I've seen Rent.
No.
No, I haven't.
It's good. It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's excellent. Yeah. It's all about Rent, and it's about the AIDS crisis in New York and stuff. It's really, it's quite powerful actually. It's a
right.
show.
Gee, so this is on a winner. This is like Rent and Bees. It's very topical.
Well, I thought
it's
you were going
great.
to say it was rent and sex because that's what she was offering.
Oh, and sex as well. Yeah.
I would, if I'm a bad suit on the table, I would have left the bees to sort themselves out. I'd be enjoying rent.
Yeah.
I'd come out, see what happened. There's a lot of heroes. My attitude would be there's a lot of heroes.
There's a lot of heroes. Yeah. Let them deal with it. Yeah, for sure.
Let them deal with it.
Dave would be sharing that. Dave would be sharing that web shooter. Yeah.
Let them enjoy Desiree. And,
Oh my God! You were talking about like the psychic powers are kind of hinting at. What about her power to like change her like dress? Because in that first issue, it's kind of like a bluish green. Look at page 1 of the second issue. It's green.
She's changed it.
And I'm disappointed. I mean, we've been talking how long, and Dave still hasn't mentioned how good Desiree looked on the date. I mean,
no, she did.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't want to appear like I'm some sex crazed maniac.
I don't know. Jennifer Love Hewitt
that
may
time is
disagree.
past.
Jennifer Love Hewitt may disagree with you, sir.
I'm one of the
Phil,
fans.
Phil, this artist Waringa rings a bell. DC artist. I have a
He's
feeling-
done
did he do
Marvel and
Catwoman?
did he do Catwoman? at some
Waringa
point?
sounds very.
You know what?
familiar.
The one you may remember. He was the artist. Again, he's passed away, but it's like he was the artist when Mark Waid was doing Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we're talking about Michael Ringo.
Yeah.
He's
Is it?
a
It's
massive
my.
artist. Did he do the art on this?
Yeah, Ringo. Yeah, Mike Ringo. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic
Yeah.
artist, Ray. I'm surprised you don't know him.
Yeah. Like I said, he did.
No, I was just saying he rung because I know him from the DC, like more DC
Flash,
stuff.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, he did do Flash. Yes. See, during Mark
Fantastic
Waid.
Four.
He did Mark Waid's Fantastic Four. Mark Waid's Flash.
That
Yes.
is where I'm because I'm doing the read of Mark Waid.
Yes, the Mark Waid Flash. He
Yeah,
did do those issues. Some of those issues.
He also did some Deadpool, I believe.
Okay.
I think he did. I could be. But regardless, he was an excellent artist.
He's
Unfortunately,
good,
he sadly
yeah.
passed away.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had cancer. And,
Yeah.
No, I didn't realise this is.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Now that you say that, I do realise it. I just didn't see the credits.
Because I think this is where I first saw his art for the first time is in Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay, because I just
Michael Ringo pencil it. Yeah. Okay.
because I remember the Mark Waid Flash run. Wally West has thick eyebrows. And
Oh yeah, the
everyone
big
here has thick
hair and
eyebrows.
stuff. Yeah.
It's
And I
trademark
believe
Waringa.
That Flash run was beer.
Okay, was it? Okay.
Oh yeah. It might have been even. Oh no, that's right. This might have been before this. That might be where I saw the first Mike Waringa. Oh, he did like the first appearance of like Impulse too when they showed up in the Flash. Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. No, Mike Ringo's a real great actually.
Oh yeah.
And it's a real tragedy that he had so much to offer and was kind of taken too long. I'm just bringing up his what he actually.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. He did the Mark Waid Flash. Then like what was it like early 2000s? When Mark Waid did Fantastic Four, he was drawing that.
Oh yeah, I haven't read the Wade's Fantastic.
Oh, it's great. Oh, we're gonna Ray. We're gonna cover some of that when we do that March Quantum Zone because Quasar shows up in that. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I'm in.
Yeah,
I love
only
that.
44 when he died. Only
Oh,
44
wow.
when he died.
Jeez.
So he was really young, and he was kind of in his prime.
He was 44. Oh my god.
Jeez, when he was doing this work, then like imagine how young was he? Like,
Well, he was born
in the
63.
90s.
Born in 63.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, 30s. Yep. Yeah, that's
So
pretty good.
93, 94 is when he flashed.
Yeah, because he died in the early like
95, 96.
yeah like the 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
96, he became the regular artist on Marvel's Spider-Man, beginning with issue 8 in September. He
Oh,
did
that's
it,
the one just before this. Yeah.
all but 8 issues from 8 to 31. No, he's a cool artist, man.
It's
He
good.
did a-
Yeah.
He did a fantasy series called Tell-All. Richard picked because Richard really
Okay.
liked his
Yeah. Nice.
that Fantastic Four run's awesome, but it does have the hilarious scene where they go to meet God, and it's Jack Kirby.
Oh,
and
really?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna
Not
read that.
nice. No, not nice. Lame.
Oh.
And like,
yeah. I mean, it's funny that.
but it was
like,
like, but when we saw it, when I read it, I was like, okay, yeah. I was like,
because
yeah.
you really
That's
touch
good,
you really touch upon that, like where heroes like meet like God, right? You know, that's only
but
stuff.
it's Jack Kirby, dude.
Yeah, I know. But that,
It's
I mean,
like,
that stuff.
It's like him at the drawing easel, like drawing the Fantastic Four, and things like, oh, this is. I forget what it happens, but things like, oh,
okay.
this is amazing, and it's like him drawing thing, and I'm just like, I was like, I'm ready to check out.
Oh, so it's kind of like so that reminds me. What was it, Grant Morrison's Animal Man or something, where you
like
have
that, but lamer. It's like that, but lamer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost played more for laughs.
Okay.
And a lot of people, though, this is the hilarious. A lot of people on the internet reference that as like the highest, and I'm like, to me, that was
what of Wade's run or
they're
FF?
like, oh, it was so
okay.
amazing. They went to heaven and it was Jack Kirby, and I was like, it was so obvious. I was like, that's just such an obvious.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I was just like, no. I was like Dave reading it. I was like, no.
Oh, it sounds. I'm curious about that now. So
the run is good. The run is good.
Cool. I don't know what else is there to say about this. Basically, I mean,
but we talked
defeated.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Waringo's art, and it's like the whole thing was Swarm, like a humanoid made up of just all bees. I mean, that could go horribly wrong artistically, and Waringo made it work.
Yeah, it gives him those big goggly red eyes.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. So what? So what happened? Oh yeah, they released.
Very expressive.
Yeah. That was it. I loved how there was a little bit in it as well where the scientists and Ben Reilly convince Swarm that they have to go up to the tower. Like, so they had a covert, reason to go up there.
Swarm wants them to fix like the field or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll do it, and like Ben basically has a plan. It's like, yeah, we're gonna Yeah.
So I mean, that was a pretty clever way of getting up there because there's a lot of stuff that they have to do to get rid of Swarm. So that would have been very noticeable, but they've just kind of deceived him. And then they let off is it the sound? The harmonic energy akin to an electromagnetic pulse. It targets a specific vibratory pattern, and so it disrupts Swarm again. So off he goes. Do we know where Swarm is now these days? Has he popped up, Phil? Do you know?
I think I'm sure he's popped up since this, but I can't remember. Again, like at the end of this story, they're like, to imprison it, you basically capture the queen bee, because I don't know if I guess that's where the intellect is stored or whatever. Yeah, and all you gotta do is keep that bee prisoner.
Yeah.
So thank you for explaining that. So is that why he picked up one bee?
Yeah.
I think it was like the queen bee is basically like the brain or whatever. Yeah.
How did he know that was the...
I guess they look different. I think they're a bit bigger or something, aren't they? That's what I was assuming.
But like out of all the bees on down,
I know. Yeah, that was a bit of suspension of disbelief. I mean, look, he shoves his hand in like a pile of there must be thousands of bees. Oh, there it is. He says, if not millions. He goes, there she is. So yeah, he picked it out like a dirty nose.
It's a bit of comic book fun,
Yeah, exactly. There's no way you'd have to sift through those millions of bees.
Well, think about bees and think about how they'd be everywhere through New York. How could you possibly find just one?
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you'd be hoping that she was in the pile that was around the institute. But you're right; they're all over the place. So,
I mean, I'm such an idiot. I know nothing about bees. I've never seen it. Are they bigger?
I think they are. Yeah.
Alien. Dave. Aliens. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
The alien queen. She's like massive compared to the others. Like,
but where does she live? Is she in the
She's in the hive.
Just like she doesn't fly around.
No. She lays eggs. Her main purpose is to lay eggs. And to get fed and make sure she's all healthy.
Does she
and
look
the
like a bee? Or she
no. She's a bee, but I think from memory, we've got a big book on bees. It's a kid's book, but like it.
I love it.
Anyway,
I love
it. But she's a bigger version of a bee.
I'm just looking at the history here because that one flashback panel where it showed like Spider-Man, Iceman, and like Angel fighting him. He's like, I fought champions.
Yeah.
His first appearance was in the Champions number 14. Yes, 1977.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a reference.
Yeah, created by Bill Mantlo and John Byrne.
The Swarm by Bill Mantlo. Nice.
Yeah.
So back in probably the early 80s.
And they didn't get into it here, but I knew this. But it's like, yes, he was a scientist working for Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. And
he was a Nazi.
Yeah,
Nazi beekeeper.
Yeah,
the Nazis sure got around, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like, of course he was a Nazi. and it kind of makes sense. He's such a little prick as well. Like, he wants to destroy the whole world. He wants this. He wants to do that.
I love the whole idea that the collective mind. You know how they talk about the hive mind and how that's how they kind of, when they ingested him, like his consciousness became integral to their hive mind. So that's how he's able to control them. There's some really fantastic but pretty props to coming up with that idea, like Mantlo and Byrne. That okay, so hive mind. Let's actually have something made of bees, but there is a consciousness that kind of binds it together. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think it's. I mean,
cool idea.
Look, it's what these two. They're kind of like fun.
Yeah,
they're
very
straight down the middle. You could hand this kind of thing. And it's not Alan Spider-Man. It's basic stuff, but it's done well. It's executed well. It doesn't overstay its welcome. And then at the end, it ties up and leads to the biggest, whatever her name is, that person. And you're like, oh, intrigued. And we get the Desiree scene. We get the mention of Ren. Well, it's all part and parcel. Like it's all tied up in a bow, given to you. And Mike Ringo on art. I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah. I'll give it about a 7 out of 10. I think it's really good. It's fun. It's really throwaway, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just it's a lot of innocent fun. It has all the ingredients of a Spider-Man book. Like it's you got wacky, like out of this world villains, but it also has that relationship, Ben Reilly and Desiree, and then you have a little bit of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. So it's got all of those kind of relationshipy things that Spider-Man comics have. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it because it really doesn't offend in any way. Like it's not making huge sweeping statements. It's just a bit of fun and actually full credit to tying into Onslaught as well. As I said, they picked a villain that somehow was affected by it and wants to regain power, and it happens to be Swarm. So
I mean, I enjoyed this. I mean, I give this an 8 out of 10, or so that's a B.
It's good.
And I'm intrigued, frankly, to go further because they're sort of bringing us in. Peter had the powers and then fell down, so the powers are coming back. You've got Mary Jane, so heavily pregnant, links to what seems like the wider kids potentially may pay off the whole Clone Saga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued. Yeah, I was like, and you know what? I do love Ben Reilly. As I'm reading, I expected it so more lame, and the stories to be so more lame. But I'm like, they're fine, they're good.
Well, he's a lot lamer now, Dave. So
the current stuff.
Yeah, I know, no, but then he's pretty much your Spider-Man substitute. Like he does everything that Spider-Man, like Peter Parker does, Spider-Man proper.
Well, yeah, I mean, genetically, he is Peter Parker, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he fits the bill quite comfortably, and I think he does really well. It was really good that before we got him very insecure and not sure of himself, we saw that very early on, right, Phil? When he fought the likes of Venom back in the early times. Yeah. But I like his evolution now, and like he's had those big talks with Peter Parker, and now he's the Spider-Man, and at this stage he is the true Peter Parker, the Spider-Man. So he's fit in really well, and so now in this moment in time of the Clone Saga, he's just humming. I think he's just he's the Spider-Man. So
he is, and it's all a lot better than I expected because I only knew it from reputation. I think the creative people think they had a assignment, and I think that they do the best they can as well. Like it can't have been easy to keep pumping out this product to strain a story out, very soap opera like, but over so many titles. One thing I'm struck by is just how many Spider titles there were at the time. They must have really been selling one because.
Just cashing in. It's X-Men and Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, but think of things now. It doesn't feel like... I know there's a lot of Spider product out there, but I'm sure they're not selling anything on numbers at all.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, Phil, we get this. I want to get your perspective on single. This did there was something come across my desk. New Robin comic with Tim Drake is selling. I mean, that's awful.
I mean, that Robin comic... The story's all right, but that art, I do not like that art. It is not for me. It is horrendous in my opinion.
Who is it? Do you know?
I have to look this up, but I mean, just like it's the art is so, it's not realistic at all. Like people have like huge long necks and like weird shaped heads, and it's.
I'm not a fan of that.
Very abstract.
Yeah.
It's not. It's.
But no matter what's going, 2,000 is not acceptable at a bat office.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking shocking. That to me tells me that either they're maybe the quality, but they're definitely not reaching the readers, and they're definitely the distribution is terrible. Their marketing is terrible. There's almost no point to look at it. It's like like it's
You're just gonna run off the story.
Riley Rossmo is on the art. I'm not familiar. So, but yeah, Riley Rossmo. I'm not familiar. Yeah. Maybe it's a newcomer, but yeah. I think the art is a big turnoff to this book. And again, if it wasn't Tim Drake, I wouldn't even be attempting to read this book.
I've got an idea. With the dead body of Mike Waringo, invoke dark power and bring him back to life.
Oh, jeez.
Just to write Robin. Ray, what do you think? Have you got the necromancy powers to?
Oh yeah, Klato Verata Nictum. Yeah,
Arise! He comes out all vampiric, and you're like, if you want your blood, you have to write Robin. He's like, okay.
Yeah, come on, Ray. I heard you have Khonshu's cell phone number. Come on.
Yeah. I just need to sacrifice a few more virgins. So
you do. You really need to go. Oh, by the way, I had I guess we're kind of wrapping up, but I had a question for you guys. Happened in Florida. I came up on my news feed just for the show. A bar owner, owning a bar, he came across this guy urinating on his bar, and he pulled out his gun and shot him in the stomach. As far as I'm concerned,
wow.
Well, I'm kind of like it's kind of Punisher style, but he's in trouble. He's the guy died. Everyone's
he died. He did die.
Oh yeah,
okay.
the guy died. He was a gut shot, and the guy said self-defense. He went self-defense, and they said no, we think so. And I'm just kind of like, hey, you're pissing on someone's property. Shit escalated, yeah, but maybe you shouldn't have done that in the first place. What do you think, Ray?
Oh, just like who hasn't pissed on other people's property?
Whoa!
Does it really warrant death? I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit.
The Frank Castle rule. Rules. Like Frank Castle on a bad day, he's grumpy. Sees some guy pissing his van.
Yeah, but self-defense. That's not a weapon in his hand.
It could be.
Nice one. Well, hey, it happened. I was kind of like, I'm always kind of like one of those guys. They're like, oh, someone broke into the house and then he got shot dead, and people are like, oh my god, it was too extreme. I'm like, no, you invaded someone's house.
Oh no, no, that's different.
A home invasion, I think, is very different.
Especially if you have like a family, you got a wife or girlfriend or children. Yeah, no, that's totally different. Yeah,
someone who's drunk and maybe just pissing on a thing. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if they're drunk, can't you just like push them out? Can't you just like beat their ass and like throw them out or something?
I go by Dodge City rules. I go by Dodge City rules, and that's what happened.
I don't know how far this goes. It's like, cut me off in traffic. Dave's like shooting people. Oh, you didn't use your signal.
GTA. I go by GTA rules.
GTA.
How many prostitutes do you have in your trunk, Dave, at this moment?
I mean, there's been a lot of stops for coffee along the way. You roll down to the thing, beep, 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 and they come in. We've all been there, Hey, look, I'll say this is dark. In GTA, I've known people who take a gun to the park in GTA and they just start people by standards.
What?
Yeah, that happens in GTA, man. Because what happens is once you start doing, your rating goes up with the cops. It's common. So what I used to do is I used to get a sniper rifle. You go up and you boom, and you actually pump out cars and stuff and cause massive traffic accidents and stuff. And what's so unreal is you're miles away, and then the cops automatically know where you are no matter what. So you, like, literally this is happening in GTA 5. You're walking along like what's kind of like their Grand Canyon, and there's like a chairlift shit going on. There's no one around. Like it's a perfect crime. Pull out your pistol, boom, boom, and they go down, and then instantly the cops know exactly where you are. It pisses me off because it's like it's like, did the crime even happen? And
they got you tracking. They got a tracker on you.
They got tracking on your run. It breaks the game. It's like crime. There's no witness.
I better say.
They know exactly where you are, and you gotta like run away from.
I better save this audio. I feel like some Australian court's going to want this for People's Exhibit A or something.
Yeah, we thought Facebook jail was bad. I think Dave's
had real jail.
Look, hey, guess what? Facebook jail was nothing. I didn't even know I was in it. I was doing
Exactly.
In my mind, I was free.
You were free. You were just
free.
Situation
and
normal.
The only thing was I couldn't spam the show, and it was annoying. But I was like, oh, well, whatever. And then,
What are you doing? What are you spamming?
You spam out like you share the show to all the.
You showed it.
Oh yeah.
And I can see the stats of like where it's gone and stuff, but I couldn't see them. And it was annoying because it's one of my favorite things to do when I'm sitting back on the couch and stuff. And I couldn't do it. But if that's as bad as Facebook jail is, it wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't like I was denied food.
Easy.
I could still look at adults.
Just
like
stuff
I could do.
High school detention. Yeah.
It was like high school detention.
Spamming Facebook, killing people in the parks. Good to be a gangster, huh, Dave? Yeah.
Just living a gangster life, man. And I come across some guy pissing on my bar. Well,
You're gonna
Oh my god, oh my god, after this conversation, I'd be afraid to use the bathroom in your house. Oh my.
Oh no, you're welcome.
You missed the bull by 6 inches.
Exactly. And there's nothing left on the toilet seat. You're fine. So.
I love it. Well, we've learned a lot this episode. We've learned about Facebook.
We have.
We've learned about
We started with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and now Dave's on a killing spree. Yes.
Yeah, he's loving it. I mean, again,
Party
bad.
five.
Dave, they call us the Bad Babysitters Club. I think that's kind of exclusively.
Lilith calls you the Bad
Mostly.
Babysitters Club because she says Justin's the good one. She said, "You guys, you're the ones who let me stay up all night and eat candy." And yeah.
Well, I'm the one that kind of gives maybe a little bit of candy. Dave's full on taking out the porn and showing the kids. So
Come on, right?
Dave's like, you want to watch a rated R movie? Go ahead. I don't care. You're
Go
5.
ahead.
Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever, kids. Whatever. It's good stuff.
Yeah, sex, violence. Go ahead, 5-year-old. Go watch that. Yeah.
Look, hey, we've all got our own styles of parenting.
That's it.
They've got to learn sometime, right?
That's it. School of
As
Hard
if you're
Knocks.
not brainwashing your kid with conscience. Come
Oh
on.
no, unabashedly, yeah, for sure.
It's-
Actually, Finn was watching some. I snuck him onto some YouTube. The best fight scenes of the Moon Knight TV series. He's loving it. Yeah. He wants to watch more Moon Knight, and unfortunately, but the funny thing is that unfortunately, there's only so much. There's only 10 minutes apparently of Moon Knight in the whole series.
Give him that Daredevil hallway fight scene from the Netflix show. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. I try to.
Punisher. Give him Punisher.
Oh,
That's for a later
see,
date,
Bad
though,
Babies.
later date. No, I have introduced him to Daredevil and Spider-Man, of course, and Moon Knight. Punishers, I'll wait for that Dwayne Szynski run. Yeah, the Garden 6 hours to kill. I'll wait for that.
What, Punisher Max?
Yeah.
Say he goes to, and he comes home one. It's a sad story. Oh, I got beaten up, or I got bullied. You say you got bullied, did you?
Uncle Dave says shoot him.
Yeah, let me show you a show, and you play him just like Frank Castle, and then he goes,
Oh, God.
That's what you should do. That's, don't back down. And I'm just saying, it's just an idea, Ray. It's a theory. Put your kid to.
I can just imagine Phil post edit while you're saying that, Dave, Capes and Lunatics do not endorse any of this behavior.
Oh, I should have the scroll ready for Dave every month. Be like, just going along the bottom. The Capes and Lunatics.
We're comfortable with it. Well, I think we've said everything we need to say. So
Yeah,
5 from
Swarms.
us, 8 from.
That was good.
The Capes and Lunatics do not endorse this foreign entity that.
Yeah, it was good. 2
Yes.
issues of fun. Just got from A to B. Now we're into the nitty gritty. We want to learn more about Liz
I want to learn more.
and Desiree.
Hey! Our June episode. That's going to be the end of the '90s Clone Saga.
Oh, yeah.
But in June, you guys will know who the mastermind is, and everything gets spelled out.
I have a guess. I thought of it today. Omega Red.
I thought you guessed that before. All right, here's a hint. It's not an X-Men villain.
I was about to say Wolverine, but is Wolverine behind it all?
Who else is there? I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't believe you guys don't know.
A tumor. A tumor.
It's not a tumor.
What's that guy's name? The High Evolutionary.
Herbert Whittam. Yeah.
I don't even know who he is, but I know his name.
Oh, did you see that? I guess I think we're getting a version of the High Evolutionary in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
That's where I saw his name. Yeah. I've never actually read a comic with the High Evolutionary.
He's good. He's a scary villain. Like he's
like a geneticist.
Yes.
Like Mr. Sinister. Yeah.
I love Mr. Sinister. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to read that comic that came out, I think, last week. It's like Nightcrawlers or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that seemed cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look, Noel's up. Good morning, Noel.
Hey, good morning, Noel.
Good morning, Noel. I've made some comments that, may come back to bite me, but...
No!
Check out Jennifer Love Hewitt. You know what? Imagine this. Phil, you got the guy from Star Trek. What if I got Jennifer Love?
No,
that would be a
what a burn.
I think somehow me and Dave need to do like a combined interview with Jennifer Love Hewitt somehow.
Can I say this would be me, Jennifer? Can I just make this fucking hot?
Jeez.
I'll start it there, just so you know what we think. If we think you're up here. We're like the little pea underneath, but like you're up here. And maybe she'd be like, "Well, thank you."
Thank you. Yeah.
You're the kind of people who kept me on the air.
I don't know. Maybe I just think it'd be more like, I've heard this for the last 20 some years. Yeah.
Exactly.
And the checks keep coming in,
but not from Australia. So
it's working.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want to get her on the show.
I
watch 911 when she's on. Michelle watches her, and every time she's on screen, I say she hasn't lost. She's still so good.
Oh.
Michelle says to me every time, you don't need to say it every time. She's still so good. Anyway.
Anywho.
3 a.m. here, so maybe...
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and how many hours of podcasting have you done today? 8?
Ray's done.
I was going to say, you did a 5-hour Signal of Doom.
That was on Friday.
Oh, that was on Friday? Okay. I thought that was...
But you did one of your Into the Night things.
Yeah, just before this one.
Oh, so Ray probably has done the 8 hours of podcasting this week.
No. Doing a bit of catch up.
I mean, we were...
Question. Is the Chuck Dixon Moonlight Omnibus out yet?
No, end of March. Okay,
because I'm going to get that because I really...
I'll let you know. Don't worry. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Can you get me a signed copy by Chuck as well?
You probably can.
I was going to say, you talk to him more than anybody, Dave.
Yeah.
I do talk to Chuck. Chuck's in good form, actually. So.
Yeah. I'll maybe come to you to ask for that.
Slide me one copy of...
Wait, what's this, Noel? Yeah, 10,000 hours makes you an expert. Yeah, I think Ray did that this week. 10,000 hours.
I
no, hardly. I'm behind in my shows. Far out. You guys keep on rolling on. I'm behind. I've got to catch up. Yeah. Anyway.
Got to crack the whip even on yourself, Ray. Come on.
That's it. You just have to like the whip.
Whoa!
Jeez, David. Another insight.
I was going to say, we're learning a lot about Dave this week.
Yeah,
Jeez, what's happened is, what's happened? I'm like 5 a.m. here. I've had no sleep. I've been talking.
It's like truth serum, huh?
Yeah, it's just, what's the worst that's going to happen? Am I going to be put back in Facebook jail? I'm not even scared of them. It's nothing.
No, exactly.
It's zero.
You get put in Twitter jail.
Oh my God, he's going to get the prison tattoos because he was in Facebook jail. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Doing my time in there.
Get a tattoo tear.
I did my bid. There's nothing. All right. Let's get you boys get some sleep. Yes. Next month we're going to be doing Amazing Spider-Man 416 and Spectacular Spider-Man 238 and 239. Those Spectacular Spider-Mans. We're gonna I think those are the ones. I think we're gonna find out what was going on with that new lizard.
Oh, nice.
So.
And I'll tell you this, 416 has a cool picture of the Avengers.
Yeah, it's like the aftermath of Onslaught. Yeah. It's like.
Basically. Phil, as well, I might just ask you now, I might as well. Love to, if you can shoot us over like a list of what you guys are doing up and coming over the next months or so. I want to catch up on my feedback giving. So I'm hoping to pick ones, a bit further out, just so I've got some time.
Oh, yeah. I'll send you a list. Don't worry.
And the Quantum Zone one.
Yes, definitely.
Sorry, I'm not going to do anything, Phil. I'm
No, that's...
You're busy, Dave. You're doing 5-hour shows. I mean, I know.
I can send an audio impersonating Dave if you want.
That's fine. Yeah. An AI. Yeah, can you imagine how out of control an AI Dave would be if he was like highly capable?
Hello. This is the president of the Jennifer Love Hewitt fan club calling in.
Come on in.
I didn't know the ghost of Gardner Fox was president of the Jennifer Love Hewitt fan club.
Oh, by the way, the biographer of Gardner Fox.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice one.
Get deep. We may actually put a seance to raise the
Oh, jeez.
Oh, lovely.
That might actually
Can I get video? I want to get video of that.
and we're gonna I actually may channel
Do it.
He's on my shoulder right now just waiting to be let out. Type
Yeah.
of a few justice.
Fantastic.
Can you imagine if actually and they could be employed by DC and he like we've got the ghost again and he like you can see him like gentleman with like a
There'd still be trolls though, Dave. I'm sure there'd still be trolls as they always are. So yeah.
like, oh my dear boy, I'm Woody.
No, that's not. How do you say it again? You had a good impersonation of him. Oh
He's
my
like,
god!
hello, boy, how are you? I'm Gardner Fox. I've written 4,000 comics. And he's always typing.
Where does the paper go in these new fancy typewriters? I don't know.
Exactly. Shoving it in.
Computer.
All right, well, yeah, let's...
All right, yeah, so let's get out of here. Ray fell asleep like 20 minutes ago. All right.
Exactly. My muscle memory. Yeah, I'm asleep now. It's just,
So yes, join us next month, kids, for those issues. And again, send us feedback. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And again, new thing here. If you want to find the social medias, all our YouTube videos, merchandise, go to our new website, kids, tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. And I know that's a big address, so the link is in all the show notes, the YouTube videos, the podcast episodes, the link's there. So yes, go to our website. You can actually sign up with your email. We will send you a notification when a new episode goes up. So Jennifer Love Hewitt fan club, sign up. All right. Whoa. All right.
Dancing dollars. Okay.
All right. I have to save Dave for last. Okay. Ray, where could people find you? The 20 podcasts you do.
Oh, please just have a look at the handle there down below my name there, Scarlet Pimp Ray. It's at Ray Pod for those on the video. Just check that on Twitter, Discord, Facebook. There you'll find links to the shows, Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast, To Know As to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast, and Predator and Prey, the Yautja podcast. A lot of fun to be had there. Always happy to talk comics, always happy to say hello, always happy to talk West Tigers, the best team in the NRL. Go check them out.
So
They won today 36-4. They smashed the Raiders. Thank you very much.
So I'm going to put the public pressure on you, Ray. Your co-hosts are down for it. When are we doing this Batman Predator crossover?
Oh, yeah. I'll have to speak to the fellas. I'm happy. I've got all those issues and trades.
I've talked to Justin. He's down for it.
Happy to read them, as you know. Any opportunity to see Batman under pressure.
Batman, my favourite character.
Does his best work under pressure.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
Prep time, baby. Prep time. That's all he needs.
God, prep time. Jeez.
Can take down Galactus. All he needs is prep time.
Oh, my God.
All right. I feel like we haven't heard enough from this gentleman today. Dave, where can people find Signal of Doom and all of your fine products?
Surely they'll find me in bed alone. No, you can find me at Signal of Doom on like Twitter, Facebook, everything. Just type in I'll come and if you want a good time, join our Patreon. Become part. I need something to feed my gambling. So I need something to cover the losses. I need something to cover the alcohol, the cocaine, and the don't come.
Whoa!
Exactly.
I need you to really and then see what happens. We've done 300 episodes, and Richard is looking forward to 300 more. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave is also available Dave's also available for lunches, food court lunches.
$25 cash to me, and
Yep.
you have to buy me the food court lunch. You get it.
And motivational speeches as well, Dave. Motivational speeches.
I will do weddings,
Yep.
answering machine
Bar mitzvahs.
messages,
Yeah, exactly.
Pro-Israeli, so yeah. All
Are you going to do that? Oh, are you going to be on that website? Oh, what is that? It's a website where some of this like lesser known celebrities.
Fans,
No, not OnlyFans. I don't want to see him naked. No, no, the one where you can like pay celebrities to like send you messages and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know which one. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I'm available, and thank you for having me. A pleasure to be on the chat. We
Yep.
haven't chatted enough.
Always, Dave. Yeah, always fun.
It's always a pleasure to have you, gentlemen, and especially you, Dave. It's never boring.
We learned a lot tonight.
Oh, we learned a lot.
We did.
And that Jennifer Love Hewitt poster is above on the ceiling, not the wall for some reason. Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
Still feeling there's a topic.
Just don't blacklight it. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank everyone for listening. Lilith will be back next week. Talk about drugs and shooting people. Lilith will be back next week, kids.
You can't escape it, Phil. You can't.
I don't know. That's my enforcer. All right, kids. But until then, swing on back. Swip, swip, swip.